today, gonna go back pretty far and check out From Dusk Till Dawn 2.
From Quentin Tarantino, from Robert Rodriguez, comes the long-awaited sequel.
Listen up, man. That Mexican bank deal's back on. We gotta move double fast.
The plan was simple.
Pack a bag, bring your 45, and be ready to roll at high noon.
But when 5 criminals headed south for the big score,
We're about to be millionaires.
somebody changed the rules.
Vampires, Ray Bob.
Get out of there!
Robert Patrick, Tiffany Amber Thiessen, Bo Hopkins.
What in God's name is going on up there?
In a story about the folks that pop up when the sun goes down.
I just dropped in for a quick bite.
Okay, the movie actually starts with, right off the bat, you have Tiffany Amber Thiessen, however she says her last name, better known as Kelly Kapowski, Saved by the Bell, and Bruce Campbell in an elevator. Movie starts with Kelly Kapowski and Bruce Campbell, so right off the bat I'm like, this is the greatest thing ever. But it's not even a spoiler or whatever, they die in 5 minutes, they're not in the movie. So if you watch this movie because you saw their name was somewhere attached to it, don't get excited. Don't watch the movie for this reason. Watch it for another reason because, again, you get like 5 minutes. But also, one of the main characters in the movie is Robert Patrick, who, again, way back in the day was in Terminator 2, he was the T-1000. So if you're a Terminator fan, you get to check out T-1000 vampire movie. The effects in this movie, though, when they turn the vampire bats, which is constantly, they're always turning to vampire bats, they're extremely cheesy and they look like they're from like 1940s Dracula movies. So it was probably partially done on purpose, but then again, I don't know, because they had a budget on this, so the bats just suck. But there are some humorous parts in it, like the guys are sitting around a hotel room, they got a porn playing, and the one guy's like, I don't know, I don't really buy into this acting, and the guy's like, what are you talking about? It's a you watch movies for not acting, and the other guy's like, I don't know, I agree with Jesus. If, you know, they acted a little better, I might care about the actors who are more. And that was entertaining. A little later on, though, the one guy, Robert Patrick, again, he's, you know, arguing with one of the guys that, you know, he's a vampire, picks him up, throws him in a wall, he lands upside down, crashes down. That's it. There's no more follow-up, there's no more fighting or anything. The next time you see these two guys, they're just like, you know, hey buddy, come along, I think he's a, you know, something's wrong, I think he's a, you know, a vampire. Come on, the guy just picked you up, threw you into a wall. There would be more to the fight or, you know, storyline of that part, so that kind of, you know, sucked there. And also, near the end of the movie, they're, you know, the sun's coming up, you got, the whole movie's basically, they're vampire bank robbers. So that sums this whole movie up if you didn't know from the trailer. But, or if you skip through. But vampire bank robbers is what this movie should have been called. But they're trying to escape before the sun comes up. The sun comes up, but luckily there's an eclipse. You know, it moves in you know, a second. Boom, it's dark time again. So they're all happy. Then the eclipse lasts like the last 20 minutes of the movie. That's a hell of a long total eclipse. But whatever. But let's see, sum it all up. Eye candy, go with 4. Lines, memorable scenes. It's right in the middle. I'm going with 5. There's stuff that you would definitely remember from this movie. Gore and effects. There's a lot of gore and effects, but I think it's really cheesy. Again, they were probably going with that, and other people probably like the style of this movie. But like when the vampires die and melt, and I thought it was extremely like terrible again. But it's not for everyone. But I'm giving it a 4 on effects and gore. I wasn't impressed. Acting. You had some, you know, people in here, well known, so I'm going with an 8. I mean, acting was completely believable. Average it all up and you get a 5, so it's right in the middle. It's worth a watch. I mean, I want to go out my way to, you know, say see this, but if it happens to be on TV, give it a shot. It's not bad. But until next time, thanks guys.